Hi and welcome to your weekly reading from 30th August to the 5th of September. All zodiac signs and the timestamps are listed below in the description box. Please take out some time and look for your zodiac sign and the timestamp and head straight to your reading. If you have not subscribed to this channel, I would love it if you do it now, and if the reading resonates, do consider giving it a like and sharing it with your friends. So I'll head straight to Aries. So let me shuffle the cards for them. 30th August to 5th September. Let's see what we have for Aries this week. One more time. Thank you. I just hope the cards are visible to you. This is Two of Swords, Ten of Swords, and the Emperor, one major arcana. And below the deck we have the Moon. Okay, so very clearly and very quickly, this coming week I see you experiencing end of certain things. The end to your confusion is what I see. The end to your thoughts, those thoughts which were not productive, thoughts that didn't have any conclusion, that are not going to bring you any positive outcome. I'm seeing you reaching a position of clarity. This week you are also going to have a very stable emotional state of mind, very stable emotional state of mind, and you are somewhere going to be guided by your spirit guides this week. With the major arcana of the Emperor coming out, means you are in absolute hold of your emotional side. You are this week going to be in a position where you are going to get work done. You are not going to be somebody who is like, okay, I'll do it tomorrow. Okay, let's see I'll figure out maybe next week. Let's figure out on the weekend. Those are things that you will not be saying. I feel you are going to be in a more, by the end of the week, you're going to be in hold of everything in your life. You'll have that feeling that things in your life have actually are more stable than any time in the previous few weeks. And like I said, you're going to reach clarity, but at the same time, I see you holding on to thoughts that, or rather opinion, I wouldn't say thoughts, but opinions. There are certain opinions, Aries, that you have made your decision like this and that, and you're not going to listen to any third opinion or any third suggestion for that matter. So I would tell you that it's good to have and hold your own stand, but this week also consider if somebody is trying to give you a suggestion. With water bodies coming around, I also feel there could be possibilities of unstable waters, I would rather say. So there could be possibility of movement, but very stable movement. It would be, when I say movement, I would say moving from one place to another. I wouldn't say exact change in location or you're going to travel or something. None of the cards depict travel though. But yes, maybe moving to more calmer waters is what I would say. There might be some movement, maybe change of location, and where you will find some kind of peace. Though you are absolutely going to enter a very peaceful state now. 10 is the number of completion, so you are going to complete the cycle. You have made your choices very clear and you have closed off, but I would say that you need to also keep some space, Aries, some space for listening to others. You need to listen to others also. You might just come across a great suggestion from somebody. Also this week I would warn you to not interfere, not mingle with people who are below your level. When it comes to level, I do not mean any other way, but energy levels. If you see or that some people are there who indulge in activities that is below your standard, I would request you and warn you to not mingle with them this week. That could lead you to problem later. maybe not now, but later. Your name might get involved in some wrong spaces, so it's better to stay away from such people. I also feel with the moon at the bottom of the deck, like I showed, yeah, so I still feel that it's a very strong feeling that you might be guided by your intuition, which I think is a perfect thing, because answers, all of us, for all zodiac signs, answers are within us. We just take a little time. People who are spiritually more aware get answers very easily, and people who are less spiritually aware, they take their own time. And never ever think that you're going to miss any sign from the universe, because it just keeps getting louder and louder. With the Emperor also coming out, I don't see uh, immediate new beginning, but yes, I also feel there's something new coming up for you with Ten of Swords and the Emperor being right by the side. I feel there could be a possible new beginning when it comes to career or business, your financial front. uh, how funny, I just said commercial. Please excuse me. So yeah, your financial front, I see a new beginning. Maybe something might be initiated, and you'll have something that you are expert in is going to come your way, and you're going to really do it very smoothly. I also feel that I should actually tell you, I don't know why this coming my way out, but I also feel you are supposed to um, you're supposed to feel energetic from within. You're supposed to feel stable from within. So if anywhere in during this week you feel that you're not feeling right, or you're not feeling emotionally stable, try to take some rest. You cannot hide your emotions or your thoughts by just getting yourself busy. Getting busy does not let you move forward. You're just suppressing those. That is in the right way. You need to feel it. You need to wrap yourself around in that emotion and then move forward, then heal from it. So this week there are a few people who I see, how do I put it, maybe faking the emotions, but I don't think faking in a way, hiding it and trying to be very, very ambitious, but actually they're breaking inside. So if that is the case with you, I would ask you to rest a little. It's absolutely normal to take your time off. Your soul needs that time. So this was your week's reading, Aries. I hope it resonates with you, and if it does, please give it a thumbs up and do share it with your other friends. Thank you. Bye bye. Hi Taurus, this is your weekly reading. Do consider subscribing to this channel, and if this reading resonates with you, I would love it if you could hit the like button and share it with your friends. Let's see what we have for Taurus this week. My time. Oops, I think I'll take the card. It's just falling off. My time. Thank you. Thank you. So I'll just keep this card as it fell off, but I'll still take 3 cards for you, Taurus. Okay, I get it why this was. The bottom of the deck says the moon again. Aries also had the same bottom of the deck. People who are Taurus, some of you are actually, majority of you are feeling very resentful, feeling shattered, feeling burdened. Somewhere plans are failing. This week, Taurus, I think it's time for you to walk away. Walk away from things that you think are not giving you return. You don't have to always go back and forth over memories, go back and forth about your plans. If you're stalking somebody on social media, I don't know why this is coming, it might be very, very specific to somebody. If you're constantly stalking somebody on social media, doesn't mean the person is going to come out of the phone, darling. You have to stop that. You're just harming yourself. I feel some of you are actually going through a very, very bad phase, or very feeling very burdened. You people have lost somebody. Unexpected failure of certain plans also. I feel there has been something at your workplace also that didn't work out, and things didn't go the way you wanted, and that's the way how life is. Okay, let me tell you, if somebody is experiencing this and it's in your relationship, then let me tell you, it is for your good. The card of 10 of wands, it's a karmic card. This is a karmic card, this is a karmic card, this is a karmic card. So your reading is actually surrounded by karma. So whatever happened with you in a relationship, or whatever has happened with you at your workplace, things not falling into place and stuff like that, that might happen over the weekend, please understand that it is supposed to happen. It is supposed to happen in that way, so that you walk away from things that are not working for you and move into things that actually will fill your cup. So yes, Taurus, this week I would only like to advise you to hold yourself and meditate. Think about all the things, thoughts, people, circumstances that did not match your expectation, that did not work out the way it was supposed to, and forgive yourself. There is no point carrying the burden. There is no point feeling resentful about the cups that are lost behind, the cups that are not full. Walk away with your cup and fill it with self-love. Fill it with self-appreciation. Only when you appreciate yourself, value yourself, that is when people will see the worth and value you. It might be a little rough week this time, Taurus, but I'm sure you're going to get through. You're definitely going to get through. 10 is a completion number. You're definitely going to get through. Just hold yourself, and whatever happens, just experience it and slowly move away from it. I hope this reading resonates with you. I also pray, I'll make a small prayer for you, Taurus. I see it's a very heavy energy this week, but I just pray that you have the strength to pass through it. Thank you so much, Taurus. Bye-bye. Hi Gemini, this is your reading for the week. If you have not subscribed to the channel, I would really like it if you would consider in pressing that subscribe button and liking the video. If this reading resonates, do share it with your friends also. Let's see what we have for Gemini in this week, 30th August to the 5th of September. Thank you. The Hierophant, oh my god. The Devil, okay. The Ace of Cups, lovely. So quickly what I can see, okay, bottom of the deck is the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is one of my favorite cards. So, okay, so quickly I would like to say, if somebody is looking into marriage, looking into proposal, I think it's going to finalize this week. So congratulations. With other people, if there is somebody waiting for somebody, you know, a soulmate connection or a twin flame, no contact, I think that is going to materialize. You are definitely going to receive a message. However, with the Devil coming out, I feel this week you're going to be a uh, little on the negative side of things. Maybe you will be looking at things in a negative light. So I'm warning you off. This week you might be obsessing, you might be feeling too attached, too drawn, too attracted to materialistic things, too attracted to power, position, wealth, wrong ways of loving yourself. You could be obsessing about somebody's love, for somebody's appreciation. So if that is the thing, then I think this is like a warning card. I actually like the devil card, because when this comes out, you get a clear answer that you are headed in the wrong direction. Reroute, do not go there. So yes, Gemini, so I would like to request you that have a clear, clear conscience. Also sit and think whenever during this week you have thoughts. I would like you to consciously think whether it is for your good or not. I know materialistic things are a part of our life, but that doesn't mean that you'll have to obsess over it. And everything in right quantity actually helps, and also quality. So having three friends but of bad quality is not something right, but having just one friend good quality is way better. So yes, quality and quantity, the right proportion of everything is good. So whether it's friends, thoughts, things, and anything for that matter, just have conscious thoughts, take conscious decisions. Do not reroute yourself when you think that you are on the wrong track. I also feel if any Gemini who is appearing for an examination, I think you are going to be you're going to be well prepared. You are also going to have great results. This week could also be more about your prayers being answered. So if you delete this energy, this devil energy, if you delete this energy and you just see the Hierophant and the Ace of Cup, you are actually manifesting something that you want. So it's a clear answer, Gemini, that if you want to manifest something in your life, I would want you to recheck once that what you're trying to materialize should not be something that will make you enter the devil mode. So you need to cancel that. So if there's any manifestation that is in any way negative, then you need to stop manifesting that. This also is a great warning sign when it says that maybe your thoughts are not right and you are in a phase where you might be manifesting something. So if you are thinking wrong things, you're going to manifest wrong things. So be very careful about what you're thinking, who you're mixing with, what kind of choices you're making. So yes, please be aware, live consciously. That's what we are here on earth to do. Okay, so Gemini, I see a very good week. You just need to control this devil energy and then you're good to go. Have a lovely week, Gemini. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hi, Leo. I hope you had a well-rested week. Last week was a little troublesome for some Leos, according to my last reading. And yes, let's see how this week holds for you. Do consider subscribing to the channel, and also do consider liking it and sharing with your friends if this resonates with you. So let's see how the week goes for Leo. Time. Thank you. So we take out three. Queen of Swords. Ooh. Three of Pentacles. And Lovers. Beautiful. Okay, so you're moving into good energy. Bottom of the deck says the Seven of Wands. Okay, so if I quickly say, I see a lot of talking, I see a lot of collaborations, I see very high energies around you this week. So, but I also feel that somewhere you are not very happy. You're doing everything possible, but you're not very happy. You also, Leo, I feel you're looking forward to somebody talking to you. You're looking forward to that one person who you want to talk to. So this week, I think your energies are going to be around that person mentally. But I think at workplace, you're going to do very, very well. People are going to look up to you. You might be in a position where you are taking certain decisions and things will work out in your favor. People will understand and respect what you say, will also consider you in high regards. I also feel that slowly you're moving towards an energy where you're cutting off things that are not going to matter to you in a couple of months. So it's a very, very strong energy and a very beautiful, path that you have taken, considering last week wasn't very good according to the cards for Leo. But this week, amazing. You're moving into great energy. Yes, you are not very happy inside, but let me tell you, Leo, that is absolutely normal. Absolutely normal. You don't heal in one day. You don't heal in one day. It's a process, darling. So, yes, I know you're holding up emotions, cutting off things, thoughts, places that did not work out for you, but you're moving into such beautiful energy, mingling, talking with people. I would request you go meet up friends, talk to people, and also exchange your cup of emotions, like the Two of Cups. Exchange your cup of emotion. Don't hesitate. Don't think that, oh, I like this person and I don't want to meet anybody else that's being disloyal. What if that person comes back? The person will come back when it has to. You don't need to bother about that. At the moment, you need to focus on yourself. And by talking to people, by mingling with other people, by exchanging your cup of emotions, you're actually going to heal. You're actually going to feel better. People are going to look up to you this week. So make sure you put up a good show, Leo. Buck up. It's your time to shine. Have a lovely week, Leo. If this reading resonated with you, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and share the video with other people. Also hit a like button. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hi, Cancer. I hope you have subscribed to the channel. If not, please do so. While I shuffle your cards, I would like to say if this reading resonates with you, do consider liking it and also sharing it with your friends. Let's see what we have for Cancer this week. One more time. Thank you. The Death. New beginning around the corner. I'm so happy for you, Cancer. The Queen of Cups. Amazing. Three of Cups. Okay. A very, very stable emotional week. Amazing. Okay. Bottom of the deck is another beautiful energy. Eight of Wands. Positive things moving towards you in one line. Positive things moving towards you. Ending of bad circles. You're cancelling out any energies that did not work out for you. New beginning, new beginning, new beginning. I see you are very, very ready emotionally, physically to enter into a new phase of life. You are going to experience a very high energy emotionally. That is because I also see a lot of self-love happening. You might be taking care of yourself this week, maybe some spa, maybe some, manicure, pedicure, whatever. And even if you're a boy, I think there are many ways to, actually indulge in self-care. I also see you holding your cup to yourself like the Queen of Cups. So you're not holding your cup to yourself because you do not want to give it to somebody, but I feel you have recognized your worth. And since you have recognized your worth, Cancer, you are going to not give your cup to just anybody. You have realized your worth. You're a Queen of Cups. You're the Queen of Emotions, and you know where to invest your emotions. Very, very high energy this week. I really love this layout. With the Death card, the major arcana coming out, there's a new beginning. Death does not speak about just ending, but also speaks about new beginning. And new beginning does not wait for anybody. It just comes. Just like death, you cannot avoid it. Similarly, new beginnings, you cannot avoid it. You just need to be ready for it. And I think this week you're ready for it. You might be making moves towards ending things that didn't work out for you, moving to a state where you're more pleased, more acceptable of positive changes coming into your life. I see amazingly high energy. You're not bothered. You're not going to be bothered actually about what others are doing, what others are saying. You're going to be in your own damn lane, shining bright as possible. I'm so happy for you, Cancer. Lovely, lovely week ahead. Thank you for watching. Do consider sharing and liking this video. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hi Virgo. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. If this reading resonates, do hit the like button. Also, don't forget to share it with your friends. A very happy birthday if your birthday is around the corner. Happy birthday. Let's see what we have for you this week. Virgo, for this week, please. Oops, a card fell off. I'll take it. The Hierophant. I'll still take 3 cards for you, Virgo. One more time. Thank you. The Star, beautiful. Oh my God. I'm so happy because I'm also a Virgo and this card just gives me new hope. Beautiful week ahead. Okay. 3 of Swords. Okay, so quickly in one line, one of your wish is going to come through. The bottom of the deck says 10 of Cups. Okay, so Virgos, I see somebody approaching you this week. Somebody who is approaching you with emotions, a lot of emotions, a lot of love, a lot of caring, a lot of communications coming your way, which could break your heart. But at the same time, you're going to like it. Communications coming your way, which might hurt a bit, but actually, I think you manifested it. I don't know. I just feel you manifested the communication. There's somebody coming into your life with a lot of love and care, like I said, but they do not know what to do with that love and care. They are in a position where they cannot make a commitment, but at the same time, they cannot also let go of you. So there's an energy of this person is going to be very, they want to, but they don't know what to do. I also feel you're going to receive a lot of new gifts. That is also possible because if you have a birthday coming, so that connects there. But if you do not have a birthday also, I feel you're going to receive gifts or materialistic things, or you might also indulge in some self-love and purchase things for yourself. But the person coming forward is coming like a no string attached. Also this week, I feel you will be a little lost with your past memories. You might be, there are some of you who might be experiencing pain because of recalling your memories. I also feel the person coming towards you is a little bounded with tradition. He's a little stuck up. He knows what to do and break free, but is unable to do so. And the person might approach you with an hope that you could actually give them comfort. The person coming forward is actually already experiencing a heartbreak. Also this week could be one of your wish coming through. You're going to be in a full high emotional state, and so be careful of what you're thinking. Your thoughts might become things, Virgo. So yes, it's a beautiful, beautiful reading. I hope you have a lovely week. If this resonated, do give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Bye-bye. Hi Libra. I hope you have subscribed to the channel. While I shuffle your card, please consider subscribing to the channel. Also do like and share it with your friends if this reading resonates with you. Let's see what we have for Libra this week. From the 30th of August to the 5th of September. Libra. One more time. And Shanya. Thank you. The King of Cups. Interesting. The Sun. Wow, 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 wow. The Moon. Oh my God. This is amazing. Beautiful layout. I like such tricky layouts, Libra. The bottom of the deck says 7 of Wands. Okay, so I leave this here, which I have not done for any other reading. The reason being, it has a very close connection to the cards that have come out. So Libra, I feel this week you are going to experience both high and low of emotions and work. I feel whatever step you have taken, whatever new steps you have taken emotionally, like in a relationship, or whatever new steps you have taken in your career, I feel those are going to bring you positive outcome. But I also feel that during this week you are going to be a little worried whether whatever step I have taken, will that be for my good, will that backfire. I also see you in a more stable emotional state. I feel now you have actually um, gained control over your emotional state. You feel that come what may, I'll be able to focus on other things, even though there's a roller coaster thing going on in my head, or in my heart rather. I think you're going to have great control over your emotional state. And this week is going to be a very hardworking week. You're going to feel very enthusiastic. Your level of energy is going to be like, just as high, just as shining, just as bright, and just as strong as the sun. The reason I kept the deck here is the Seven of Wands speaks about hard work. It speaks about communication. It speaks about proving your point. It speaks about putting down things, fighting back things that came against you, and you knew that I'm going to show it to them. So yes, this week you are going to shine bright, and you're going to give it back to people who didn't trust you. You're going to give it back to people who weren't communicating with you. You're going to give it back to people who thought you of any less. At this week, I would also request you to mind your words. Try controlling your emotions. Try controlling your communications, and be mindful as to what you say and do. Don't get into any heated arguments. Avoid getting into heated arguments. Emotionally, I see you are at a very stable place. You also feel your home, work, you can say your personal and work life seems balanced this week. This is a lovely layout. And yes, just one warning: mind your communications. Don't get into arguments with anybody. So yes, Libra, this is your reading for the week. I hope this resonated. If it does, do consider subscribing to the channel, liking the video, and sharing it with your friends. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hi Scorpio, this is your weekly reading. I hope you had a great week, great last week. Do consider subscribing to this channel. Also like the video if this resonates with you. Share it with your friends. Quickly shuffle the cards for you, Scorpio, this week. Scorpio this week. One more time. The Four of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Emperor. Okay, there are two major arcanas, and okay, the bottom of the deck says the Eight of Cups. I feel you are going to be stuck with thoughts. Scorpio, I think you are lost in thoughts or lost in love this week. I feel that you're trying to get work done, but at the same time you are so lost in whoever your partner is. If your partner is not with you at the moment, you're lost in his thoughts, and you're looking forward to a reunion. You're holding on to those thoughts, memories, moments. So I would say this week is going to be a very thoughtful week for you. You might get a lot of work done, but at the same time, I see a very stable energy when it comes to your career or your job situation. But I also think that you are more into thinking about somebody. For those of you who are married or in a relationship, I see you being in awe of your partner. I feel you are you're going to really look up to your partner. You look forward to a union with them. You look forward to meeting them. And yes, it's a very beautiful week, Scorpio. I also feel you holding on to something very tightly. And if it is, there are certain plans. I feel there are certain plans where you want to invest. There are certain plans that you want to invest, but you're still thinking over it. For people, for such Scorpios, I would say, uh, do not overthink. Do not keep making plans. Keep making plans. Just make one plan and stick to it, and wait. When the time is right, when the divine time is right, you will automatically be aligned to your purpose. You don't have to push to reach the divine timing. You just need to be where you are and let the divine time come to you. There's one more thing that is coming through. I feel, Scorpio, if there is somebody, this message is going to be absolutely direct. So if somebody is considering changing rooms, or maybe house, the entire house, or moving out of the city or coming back home, something like that, changing cities, relocating because of work, I would want you to reconsider. If you still want to go ahead, please go ahead, but just reconsider once, because I also feel that the real reason of you to shift the room or the house entirely, or relocate because of work or anything as such, could just be your obsession. It could just be like you're thinking in your head that if I change the room, or if I change the house, or if I relocate to another city, I might be in a better position. This message is going to be absolutely direct to any sort of Scorpio who is going through such things. I don't know why this came through, but if you are experiencing such things, or if you are making such plans to move from one place to another with your belongings, I would want you to reconsider. Can you just stay where you are and still get what you want? If yes, then do reconsider your uh, your plans, or reconsider your decisions to move forward. And if you think that no, I should go ahead, it's absolutely your free will. Uh, but yes, please do consider. This message is going to be absolutely direct. It might not resonate with many of you, not some, but many of you. It might not resonate. It might resonate with only some of you. Please take whatever resonates with you and drop off what does not. It's a collective reading, and the messages are in general in nature. For singles, I feel there might be somebody just around the corner for you coming, but not very soon, but yes, around the corner, waiting to propose, but is still stalking you and looking at you from a distance, but not having the strength to approach you. It could also be you, Scorpio. It could be you doing that for somebody else. So since this is a general reading, please switch positions according to your energy. This please consider what resonates with you and drop off the others. Also consider shifting energies or personalities according to how I read it. It could be you stalking somebody, trying to make a move, but you're not being able to do it this week. So it's going to be around the corner, but not right now. I also feel that it might be the other way around, somebody else stalking you and trying to make a move, but you are totally indifferent to that person. I also feel some of you need to release. I don't know what, sorry, but I think there is some kind of guilt, some kind of obsession that you need to release your energies from. You have to stop faking that you do not care. You need to release. Release, forgive, stop faking. This again is a very direct message. I'm sorry, Scorpio, it might not resonate with everybody. It's a very direct message. I just hope you have a blessed week. And I'm sorry your reading took a little longer. I don't know why I just started channeling. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for watching the reading. If something resonated, do consider giving it a like and sharing it with your friends. Thank you. Thank you so much, Scorpio. Have a lovely week. Bye-bye. Hi Sagittarius, this is your weekly reading. I hope you have subscribed to the channel. I would love to have you as my subscriber. Also do consider liking this video if this reading resonates with you, and also share it with your friends. I'll quickly shuffle the cards for you, Sagittarius, for this week. One more time. Thank you. The Emperor. Oh my god, I'm almost seeing the Emperor coming back in every reading. The Justice and the Page of Cups. Okay, Sagittarius, if somebody is coming towards you with the Empress, oh my god, this is an energy. I would like to keep the Empress right under the Emperor for the perfect match. So yes, there is some kind of marriage happening. Sagittarius, if somebody is looking to getting married, consider your proposal accepted. You are going to move into a great union. I also feel you are going to cut off any of your exes. If you're holding on to any ex, you're speaking to them, you're going to cut them off, move into a new relationship, a new union, and that is going to actually balance your life out. I also feel this week you are going to get back all the good things that you did in the past few weeks. Karma is here to give you gifts, blessings. So yes, all your good deeds are going to come back to you in different ways. You're going to have a really lovely week. You're going to have a very balanced week of love, and your love side and your professional side, both is going to be very balanced. You are going to be filled with self-love. You're going to be very happy. You're going to be very happy with whatever you have with you. Regardless of how small, how big, you're going to be very happy with whatever you have this week. You're going to be extremely grateful. I also feel you might be receiving a gift. I don't know, Sagittarius, this week you might receive something, or you might purchase something for yourself, which you will be like, oh, my new phone, oh, my new laptop, or whatever, something like that. It might not resonate with everybody, so please take according to your energies. With three major arcanas coming out, this is a big energy shift that is going to happen this week. Your karmas are going to balance out. You're going to be paid for your good deeds. Karma is going to balance, and you're going to move into a perfect energy of love and love life and your professional life. So yes, do consider if you are looking at proposals, then yes, something might just click for you. I love this energy for you, Sagittarius. Lovely. I hope you have a very blessed week. Thank you. Hi Capricorn. I hope you had a lovely last week. Do consider subscribing to the channel, and yes, don't forget to press the bell icon. At the same time, if this reading resonates with you, consider liking the video, also sharing it with your friends. Let's see what we have for Capricorn this week. Let me shuffle your card. Capricorn this week. One more time. Thank you. The Eight of Wands. The Four of Wands, okay. The Nine of Pentacles. This is one of my favorite cards. Bottom of the deck, we have Ace of Pentacles. Clearly, you're going to have a very stable week. Some of you might experience growth in your professional front. You could also experience growth in your relationship. So if you are into just casual here and there, might actually turn out to be a relationship. Somebody might propose. If you are into a relationship, you might actually have somebody proposing you marriage. Overall, this week is going to be a very, very high energy week, and I love this for you, Capricorn. I see a lot of work getting done by you. I see a lot of communications happening. I see a lot of good and positive changes coming right for you, and I see you shining bright this week, absolutely bright, and staying in your lane and being absolutely happy with the self you are. Amazing energy. I also see some kind of gathering. So you might be having a great weekend also this week. It could be great in any way. For me, sleeping is a great weekend. So it could be great in whatever way you like it to be. I also see you taking care of yourself this week. So if it is diet or, just going for a walk or something, I think that also happening. I also see you moving into a more stable energy this week, not something that, there's no rough roads or there's no instability, kare nahi kare, karna chahiye nahi karna chahiye. I think you know karna hai ya nahi karna hai. So this week last week actually you have made your decisions in whatever aspect, and you are going to move towards it and you're going to make things happen. So lovely energy for you, Capricorn. Thank you so much for having me read this out to you. Do consider subscribing and liking the video. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hi Aquarius, I hope you've subscribed to the channel, and let's see what this week holds for you. Do consider liking the video if this resonates with you, and also do share it with your friends. Thank you. Let me just quickly shuffle the cards for you, Aquarius, for this week. One more time. And thank you. Okay, the Aquarius cards come out. Amazing. The Seven of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the King of Cups. Okay. Aquarius, I feel you are, okay, the bottom of the deck says the Devil. So clearly this week I think you are going to feel a little guilty of whatever you did in the past. I see an energy where you are feeling guilty if you have done something wrong to somebody, cheated on somebody, made somebody feel bad about it. I am so sorry. I just moved the table. So I'm really sorry if that sound disturbed you. So yes, getting back to your reading. Okay, so Seven of Swords, Five of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. So, and also we have the Devil at the bottom of the deck. So clearly, Aquarius, this week I see you feeling guilty of the wrong you might have done to somebody. I think there are thoughts coming in and out in your head where you are constantly thinking about what you did wrong, what failed, and what you should have done and what you shouldn't have done. You shouldn't have said certain things, but you said. Now what to do? You are constantly having, thoughts defending each other in your head. So, and I see you are going to make a move towards somebody. And I also feel last week you were actually planning whether to do it. And this week I think you are ready to approach somebody with your cup, your emotional cup. And yes, and also I feel that you have been feeling very tired. You've been feeling very tired and very tired of these thoughts. And now you're looking forward to a resolution. You're trying to, in the circle, you really want to approach and have your emotions out loud in front of them. At the work front, I see you constantly arguing over certain things. So I would warn you off this week. There might be people who are not interested in listening to your opinion. So sometimes it's better to keep your opinion to yourself. Also this week I feel you might be a little slow in your week. Like I said, you might be feeling a little weak or tired or too caught up this week. So you might be doing some work and leaving the rest to be done later, which could actually affect you. Your work quality might drop. So do consider completing work on time. So yes, this was your reading, Aquarius. I hope this resonates with you. Do let me know if it does, and give it a thumbs up if it does, and share it with your friends. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hi Pisces, I hope you have subscribed to the channel, and do like the video if this resonates, and share it with your friends too. Let's see what this week holds for you. This week. I'll just quickly shuffle the cards for you. One more time. Thank you. The Five of Swords. I just took this out. The Knight of Cups. Oh my God. And the Queen of Swords. Pisces, I see you moving away from clashes. The bottom of the deck says the Queen of Wands. This week you are not going to indulge in any kind of argument. I see you dropping your swords and moving away. You're not interested in continuing to explain to people that they are dumb. So this is a very strong energy. I'm not saying anybody is dumb, but what I mean to say is this week you are coming as free. How do I say? You're coming as in such high vibrations that you do not need to explain anybody. You do not need an explanation. You're not going to give any explanation. So that kind of energy is going to rule you this week. I also feel that there is somebody who's going to move towards you with a cup, maybe an apology. And I also feel you're going to be very, very indifferent to that person. Very, very indifferent. You are you're so in power this week. I says that you are not going to consider it. You are cancelling out any kind of negativity this week. You're going to cut off calls. You're going to cut off people, things, situation, thoughts that did not serve you. Maybe somewhere down the line, I feel you are sad, but you have mastered the art of controlling it, having hold over it. Yes, I'm sad, but so what? I still need to rule. That is the kind of energy that is coming out. Like I said, you are not going to ask for explanation, and you are not going to give any explanation. So this week you are going to be like, so what if I'm hurting? Fuck it. I have to rule the world. And you're going to do exactly that. This week is going to be a very powerful week for you, very emotionally stable. And I see somebody coming forward towards you, but then it's not going to have any effect on you, is what I see. You are going to be like, okay, so what do I do? And this person is going to find you extremely attractive, and you are going to be somebody who's like, yeah, I know, I have always been attractive. That kind of a situation. So yes, this week is going to be a little burdened in as per your work front, but I also see people really appreciating you this week at work. And I see a lot of self-love happening. You are absolutely filled with self-love, self-appreciation, and a very forgiving energy around you. So if somebody is done wrong to you, or if somebody hurts you this week, or if somebody says anything that you do not like or does not match with your vibration, does not match with your thought process, you're going to be like, okay, no problem. You can always have a different point of view, but my one is not wrong. So yes, you're going to be in your power this week, Pisces, but You're also going to be very considerable for others, but very indifferent to somebody coming towards you. So I hope you have a lovely week, Pencils. This was your reading. I hope this resonates. Do share it with your friends and don't forget to give it a like. Thank you. Bye-bye.